A versatile actor like Timothy Olyphant can do justice to a variety of roles, and while I'm ecstatic that he's joining the Terminator franchise, I also can't help but think his casting has come at the wrong time. Terminator Zero is an animated series set between 2 points in the Terminator timeline, but it isn't the era that Olyphant has found himself involved with that disappoints me, but rather something to do with the medium being used. More specifically, it's how I think the actor's talents are being misused. There are several pre-existing characters that could appear in the new Terminator show, but the lack of casting information means Olyphant's role is still unclear. Whoever he ends up playing, I'm sure he'll continue his streak of impressive performances. That being said, Olyphant's casting in Terminator Zero leaves me with a bittersweet feeling. Thankfully, it's also a sensation that can be easily resolved in the future. Timothy Olyphant will be wasted in an animated Terminator series. Olyphant should appear in a live-action Terminator property. Olyphant has been great in everything I've seen him in. He proved in Netflix's Santa Clarita Diet that he's more than capable of carrying a show's comedic themes. Justified is a prime example of his dramatic acting. He also lived up the challenge of stepping into the Star Wars franchise as the Book of Boba Fett's Cobb Vanth. So, when I discovered that his role in the Terminator franchise would be limited to a voice role, my first thought was about what a massive waste that is. With Olyphant being one of the biggest names attached to Terminator Zero, I think it's relatively safe to assume that the information making the rounds of him voicing the Terminator means he'll be portraying the main character. However, it may not be the same figure that many know from being played for so long by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I suspect it probably could be, but Terminator is a very broad term within the franchise, so I wouldn't be surprised if Olyphant voices an original character. However, stepping into Schwarzenegger's shoes feels like a fitting challenge for the Justified star. The door is still open for Olyphant to do a live-action Terminator project one day. The actor could return to physically embody a Terminator character. Almost as quickly as I realized how disappointed I was about Olyphant's Terminator role, I also had the satisfying revelation that it needn't be the end of my newfound dream for him to appear in a live-action corner of the franchise. Due to the fact that Olyphant is only lending his voice to an animated avatar, there's nothing stopping him coming back someday and appearing in live-action Terminator project. Even better, if his Zero character uses his likeness, he could eventually be presented with the opportunity to play his animated Terminator persona on screen.